All right, folks, welcome back to another edition of Against the Ropes. I'm your host, Rich Quinones. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, RichQ on Q. Again, we are Victory Boxing Gym. We are on location in Cherry Hill with a young amateur, first-time appearance in front of the camera. Introduce yourself to the boxing world.
I'm Michael Cherfane. I'm 15 years old. I have one amateur fight, win, from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I've been boxing for 4 years.
What made you want to get into the sport?
You know, it's pretty funny. I was actually bullied when I was younger.
So is it more or less something where you wanted to learn self-defense or build a little self-esteem and self-confidence?
Definitely self-esteem, self-confidence.
And I guess if that's the case, the first time you hit a bag, the first time you laced them up, how'd you feel?
I felt good. Felt good hitting the bag, letting my anger out on someone else than the person.
Is this now a situation of more controlled aggression as you've grown a little bit, you matured, you're still relatively young, but how would you describe your style in the ring then?
You know, I feel like I'm an all-around fighter. I can be on the inside, I can be on the outside. I just try to adapt to what I'm fighting with. And
are there any fighters out there that you would emulate yourself after, or maybe you kind of tailor your game in around?
You know, I just try to have my own game plan. I don't really I try to focus on like myself and what's good for me, and I don't really look up to anyone like that.
And how about getting your feet wet in South Jersey and maybe tangling up and doing some sparring with some South Jersey fighters, some Philadelphia fighters? What have you learned about yourself?
I've definitely learned that I'm stronger than I think I am, and I have more in me than like I really think I do, and I can put a lot out.
Little pop behind those punches?
Oh, yeah.
What's the game plan going forward? You're going to fight again in a couple weeks?
Yep, September 13th.
And what's the weight class?
125.
Is that open?
No.
Okay.
It's novice.
How many fights would you like to get to close out the year?
To close out the year, maybe have 2 more.
And give us a 5-year plan from now. You'll be 20 years old.
I'll be 20 years old. I definitely want to fight in the Golden Gloves. I want to do as much amateur fighting as I possibly can. And
for everyone that's viewing for the first time, and if you've introduced yourself, how about any social media, any plugs, any shout-outs? If you're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, have at it.
Follow me on Instagram, mfcherfane24.
All right, there you have it, a new young gun in boxing. We call this the grassroots edition because you guys are young, you're amateurs, you make your way through the gym. As an AMI, you get your feet wet, and then, of course, you lace them up as a pro. We appreciate you joining us for a couple of moments on this edition of Against the Ropes.
Thank you.
See? Perfect. See how easy?
That was,
now you'll be famous.
Woo! Thank you.